Good afternoon and welcome to the campus of Set Sebastians School. Die-Fi Video Productions is proud to present Arrows Lacrosse. Today, the Arrows host the Mustangs of Milton Academy. I'm John Galvin, along with the voices of St. Sebastian, Quinn Mulvey and Jack Knight. Guys,
Yeah, thanks.
beautiful night here. Let's play some lacrosse.
Yeah, beautiful night here. This is going to be an amazing game. We got the 1 and 2 Mustangs traveling to play the 2 and 0 Arrows. And this series has been amazing this year between Milton and Sebs, co-ISL champs in football, co-ISL champs in basketball, and now they have a chance to end it here in the spring in lacrosse. Quinn, anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, we're pumped up here. The Arrows are 2-0 in ISL play, but have also got some key wins outside the ISL versus Dexter and Taft. Those will definitely, those were good practice for this regular season, so we're looking forward to this one.
Yeah, the Arrows, both teams, baseball and lacrosse, take a trip outside of New England to prepare their team mentally, physically, to bond together as a group, and we'll see if that's helped them here in their first couple games of ISL play. Obviously, the new playoff format where regular season adds into seeding, but then obviously you got to survive the playoffs to win the ISL. Just a great addition post-COVID.
Yeah, there's no question about it. The girls have been doing it actually for a couple years ahead of the boys, but last year with the boys, that was real exciting, real exciting. Nobles ended up winning it all, and it was a lot of fun to cover.
These two teams getting ready, final words from their coaches, and starters are getting ready to take the field, clock winding down.
Starters will take the field for both teams, lining up against each other. Arrows are a pretty young team, but we'll see a lot of their freshmen and sophomore. Hopefully they can do well here. Same with Milton Academy. They have some key seniors, including Murph McLaughlin.
And the Arrows with their captains, Ryan Williamson, the goalie, going to Dartmouth next year. Matty Swervelis, Nova guy, Hoffman, Georgetown, and then Trider from Trinity, and then we got some younger guys going to some other schools as well. But these two teams are star-studded, and this game will be an amazing one.
For the face-off will be freshman David Hom versus Will Lavallee in the junior class. Tying up here, and fight for the ground ball. Brendan Keaveney is in there for the Arrows. Still fighting for it in the Arrows, finally get possession. That's Brendan Keaveney. Gets it, Chris Mirages, Denver commit. Mirages, and a save by Silas Hamblett. And they try to clear. Good ride from Teddy Frizzoli, attackman for the Arrows. So they have 20 seconds, Milton Academy, to clear it here. And they do. Down the field is Murph McLaughlin, and his pass is just high for Natty Mason, and the Arrows will control possession.
Yeah, great job there by sophomore Ryan Farley to put a stick in the lane and really disrupt that pass. You like to see that from a guy who's going to really have to step up the latter season this year and next year.
Devin McGuire goes back to Ryan Williamson. Tried to find Ryan Farley, but he finally goes to George Flatley. Flatley to Stenberg. Stenberg falls down but retains possession. Great hack from behind by Murphy McLaughlin, but that Chris Mirages scoops it up and scores for the Arrows as they take an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, great shot by Mirages there. He just snaps it and boom, goalie can't see anything. That's really quick and focused across. Really capitalizing.
On for the Arrows comes Cormac Walsh and 8th grader Sam Weston.
Yep, getting a change here, getting some new legs out there, want to stay fresh and ready.
Lavallee and Hom again. And somebody was early,
Yep,
and the Arrows will get possession.
Yeah, face-off violation on Milton there. Didn't have a stick in the correct position. They get 2 of those a half. The third and a half, it becomes a 30-second penalty for illegal procedure.
Frizzoli at X. Dodges. Cormac Walsh, the junior. Finds Frizzoli. Tries to swim dodge, but it's a great defensive possession from Milton's Jake Holstag.
Yeah, and I think Frizzoli there wanted a penalty, but refs aren't going to give it to him.
Great save by Charlie Hoffman there to keep it in bounds, but a great defensive possession. Oh, and the Arrows will get possession again. Cormac Walsh. Here's Chris Mirages here. They'll control the offense. Walsh. Swim dodge. And tries Charlie Hoffman, but a great save by Hamblett. Charlie Hoffman right in front of the crease there.
Amazing save there. Milton wasting no time, really pushing the ball up the field.
Milton and
Yeah, Seb's trying to get a change here.
And a nice fake there from Ted Wu, but he turns it over and the Arrows will get possession. Here's Devin McGuire.
Yeah, good job there by Stenberg to get the stop, get a change. Arrows obviously needed
Williamson, and a nice pass to Jack McHugh. Here's Frizzoli. Here's James Joyce, the Michigan commit from St. Sebastians. He'll be joined in Ann Arbor by his teammate, Michael Quinn.
Junior Max Proya coming on.
Tries to find Frizzoli, the freshman.
As well as the sophomore Crosby Thurman, also coming in on attack here.
Here's Hoffman, split dodge, drives right, finds Joyce across the crease, but that pass does not go through.
Yeah, great defense there by Jake Hoschlag. Getting a stick in the lane, breaking that up.
A great ride by Mirages and Thurman, but Jack O'Leary gets through it.
Yeah, that was a great battle there by O'Leary and Mirages. Breakaway here.
Milton on the attack. And a great defensive possession by sophomore Ryan Farley. Here comes Proya fast up the field.
Yeah, Proya's been lethal in space this year. He's trying to find some space right now, be able to use triple threat. Always good to have a big body.
Here's Hoffman. Goes left.
Yeah, picked by Proya there.
Oh, and James Joyce not able to find it, but looks like the Arrows will stay possession. A great defensive possession by Zach LeBlanc on Hoffman there.
Yeah, credit there to Crosby Thurman, making the extra effort, hustle there, retain possession.
Frizzoli finds Proya. That pass is deflected, it seems. And a great ride by Chris Mirages, and it's going to be black ball. Here's Cormac Wright for the Arrows. And Matt Sorbelis, the Villanova commit, comes on. Walsh. Splits. Great defensive possession by Ty Minton there for Milton Academy. Here's Mirages. Drives, and a great save by Hamblett. Also a great defensive possession from Milton there. Definitely going to be something to look out for the Arrows. Definitely some.
Yeah, and the Mustangs here going with a unique, clear formation, and we'll see how this pays off.
And their pass is incomplete, but they retrieve it again. And out of bounds. Arrows ball.
Yeah, it was really interesting the way their midfielders then moved pretty easily to attack there. Interesting to see their formations in the future.
Williamson gets it to Keaveney. Here's Cormac Wright. Across to Keaveney up front, and he scores! There's Brendan Keaveney, the sophomore.
Brendan Keaveney, an amazing goal. Catches it, little step, fakes out the goalie. Boom, big goal for the Arrows.
Great offensive possession. That's a great dish from Cormac Wright to set up Keeves for the easy goal out in front. Not much Hamblett can do there. What do you think, Jack?
Yeah, Keaveney, that was an amazing goal. Can't really do much there, though. It was a great pass, a great shot. Offense is clicking. What can you do? And Keaveney, he's been scoring for a couple months now, both on varsity hockey and now for varsity lacrosse.
LaValle and Hom for the face-off. And LaValle will win it. James Joyce puts the pressure on. And Milton will retain possession. Here's Ted Wu.
Defended by Flatley.
Flatley gets up on him. Gets a screen. Flatley will stay.
Yeah, Wu's doing a great job in space here.
Good pass in here from Milton. Here's Ryan Shea, guarded by sophomore Devin McGuire. Murph McLaughlin. Henry Schodel.
Yeah, Murph
Split dodge. Great defensive possession by Jack McHugh, but he gets by and goes top right to beat Ryan Williamson for the goal. 2-1 St. Sebastian's lead with a really nice goal there from Milton.
Yeah, you see Weaving and Thieving there, grabbing that goal. Really silky mitts, really able to dice up the defense. That right there, folks, is what you call a gritty goal.
Excited to see the rest of the game between Hom and LaValle. Definitely going to be some good face-offs here.
Yeah, Hom dedicated himself in the offseason to being perfect on face-offs. He's been pretty good so far this season.
And the Arrows will retain possession. Here's Brendan Keaveney to Charlie Hoffman, the Georgetown commit. Proya. Crosby Thurman here by the midline. Here's James Joyce, guarded by Jackson Landy. Hoffman goes left, tries to find Mirages, and he does, and he scores. There's Chris Mirages, the second goal of the game. 3-1 Arrows.
I mean, yeah, what can you say? Mirage he's a really smart player. He finds the back door. Then the ball finds him. Boom. 3-1 Arrows. Mirage is a beautiful second goal of the game. Put the Arrows on top here on this spectacular ISL Lacrosse Friday night.
There's a reason Mirages is one of the leaders in goals in the ISL. It's a great way to find space. He cuts through the middle and finds a second goal.
And you know, there at Denver, they're going to need that scoring next year.
LaValle and Hom fight for it. And Milton will get possession here.
Now we've seen both teams here commit one face-off violation.
At X right now is Will LaValle. He'll split dodge, try to find something, but good defense by David Hom. And shot was just off to the right.
Yeah,
from Sam DeGrappo.
Great hustle there by Matty Nason to retain possession for the Mustangs.
Ralph Vogel try to beat 8th grader Sam Weston, but DeGrappo shot and it hits the bar. And we'll see who gets possession. It'll stay Milton. What a great hustle from Jack McHugh there.
Yeah, coming in is Ted Wu for the Stangs and Matty Swerbelis for the Arrows.
And appears to be missed pass from Milton. A couple turnovers early on, but they've been able to find. And another one from the Arrows, another turnover. Colin Sullivan couldn't find Charlie Hoffman there.
Arrows making some changes here.
Here's the Arrows on the ride here.
Sam Weston coming back in. The deep hole.
Arrows are putting pressure on here. And they try to find Henry Schodel, but we'll see who gets possession on the ground ball. Looks like Milton will pick it up. Nope. And a great hustle there from Ted Wu. And Milton will drive. That's Ralph Vogel. And
We're going to have
we
a
got
penalty.
We got a flag on the Arrows.
And I loved that battle there at the midfield between both teams. Again, possessions like that's going to really determine the winner of this game.
Ian Smith will come on for the Mustangs here.
We're going to get the call from the referee.
Sam Weston will get 1 minute in the box. Definitely some great hustle plays from both teams here. We've seen ground balls be a key part of this game.
Yeah, and this is where the Arrows need to invoke their bear mentality, the team slogan for the year. Really need to be growling and howling on defense here.
Milton controlling possession. Vogel. Shot from Milton, but it hits the bar again. That was Ryan Shea. And Natty Mason will pick it up for Milton as they have another 60 seconds to see what they can do in offense here.
Yeah, Arrows are doing a great job boxing it up
and
right now.
another turnover by the Mustangs.
Yeah, that's like 4 unforced turnovers by the Mustangs. That's tough. Got to clean that up if you're going to stay in this game.
Both teams definitely need to clean up some of the incomplete passes.
Yeah, both teams have done a really good job pressing defensively, and that's where when you come to an ISL playoff format, good pressure on defense can make all the difference.
Here's Michael Quinn.
Yeah, Swerble is coming back in here, provide some offensive firepower.
Matt Swerbalis will stop. Here's Hoffman. Swerbalis, split dodge, goes in front of the crease and he loses it. And picked up by Milton. That's Murph McLaughlin. He'll go back to Hamblett there as the Arrows will go on the ride.
And BU is in for a treat here with Murph McLaughlin coming to their campus next year.
And a great clear by Milton there. That was Jack O'Leary. And they'll get possession here. That was Cormac Walsh putting on pressure for the Arrows, but
yeah, Johnson did a great job there moving that ball, getting the offense going.
Vogel to Ted Wu. They'll set up their offense here. Wu makes a great move, and he'll find Shodel, and it just missed shot from Vogel.
And yeah, great presence there by the Dartmouth commit, Ryan Williamson, the goaltender.
And Milton will get just about 25 seconds left on their shot clock here.
Yeah, need to work something fast here.
Ryan Shea gets it to Ted Wu.
Great pressure by Cormac Walsh.
Yeah, great pressure by the Arrows here. Shodel makes a great move on Keaveney, but a great defensive possession by McKeague and a great save by Ryan Williamson on Ted Wu there. Arrows come down quickly down the field. Here's Teddy McKeague. Finds Mirages. Here's Cormac Walsh to Paul Armstrong. Arrows will call out a play here.
James Joyce coming in for the Arrows, as well as Max Proya.
Hoffman makes a split dodge, finds Quinn. Quinn finds Mirages. That's beautiful offense there from the Arrows. They take a 3-goal lead
And
here.
there's a first quarter hattie for Chris Mirages. And we talk about smart lacrosse, being a student of the game, being able to see the field. That is Chris Mirages. His field vision gives him the ability to see open cracks in the defense, find them, be right on the doorstep, and then fire it. Bam. Arrows lead 4-1.
These two face-off guys back at it.
Mirages is definitely now a candidate for the Shield. The Arrows is player of the game trophy.
Great play by Joe Maxwell, but Milton's Will LaValle will do a great job keeping possession, and he's shoved out of bounds from David Hum. Arrows ball. Great play there by
Yeah,
Hum.
that's great midfield present there by the Arrows.
An incomplete pass there from Paul Armstrong to Quinn. Both teams need to clean up some of these passes, but overall, great game so far.
Yeah, really exciting.
Great clear there from Milton.
These two teams like to put a lot of pressure on, but when that pressure doesn't succeed, sometimes that leads to some defensive breakdowns. But
Shea goes to Shodel. Natty goes to Vogel. Here's Vogel. Guarded by Keaveney. Key player to this Arrows defense. Shot from Shodel, and he just misses. Excuse me, that was Ryan Shea.
yeah, Brendan Keaveney being really pesky in this game. Already's got a goal for the Arrows. Now he's playing some good tough D behind the net. First quarter winding down here. 4-1, Arrows lead. Stangs on offense here, looking to create before the horn.
Mason, guarded by
Yeah,
Keaveney, tries to find something, and it's picked off by Devin McGuire. And that'll just about finish the first half here at St. Sebastian's.
yeah, some really good lacrosse here. We're in for a treat this game.
Yeah, let's stay here, guys. Let's talk about that first quarter a little bit. It's got to be Marangas, man. 3 goals, hat trick in the first. Seb's offense is really laying the lumber down on the Mustangs.
They really are. They're doing a great job of riding on Milton and making sure that they get some incomplete passes, and they've done a really good job to enforce that.
Yeah, Milton's had a tough first quarter offensively, a lot of unforced turnovers. We got to see them. They got to clean that up if they're going to stay in this game. I mean, the second quarter, this is going to be huge. If the Arrows score the next couple goals, this game could get lopsided fast.
It really could, but in net is Silas Hamblett, a key player to this Milton team, really, and I think they should be confident as long as they can clean up their offense a little bit. They should be able to rally back some goals and keep this one close.
Yeah, I think
go ahead, Jack.
yeah, both teams, they need to work on winning those midfield battles. Again, we've seen a lot of defensive breakdowns to whoever doesn't win that midfield battle. That's going to be important to a team, Milton. Down 3, but definitely not out.
Yeah, I think one thing Milton should be happy about is they have the advantage at the face-off X. They've won more than they've lost, so they're getting the ball back after the goals, and that's important. We'll see if Ham can step it up and Sebs can start winning those. But, you know, Milton's done a nice job at the center X, so that's a good thing for them.
Yeah, as my old coaches always used to say, loose balls win the game.
They do, and we'll see how this Arrows offense can keep generating goals. Milton will definitely try to shut down Mirages here with a hat trick. The Denver commit, but the Arrows are so star-studded at the attack position. You know, they have so many weapons: Teddy Frizzoli, Michael Quinn, Matty Sorbelis, Charlie Hoffman. So we'll just see how this Milton defense will be able to shut down all these.
Yeah, it's
these
been
guys.
an advantage of the Arrows all year and all the games. They have a lot of depth. You know, running 2-3 midfields, really getting the job done, running several attackmen, keeping the guys fresh, and you've seen it in the second half where they pulled away, especially the other day against Tabor. Close game in the fourth quarter, they just pulled away. And, you know, having those fresh legs on the field really helped them pull away at the end.
Yeah, Keaveney and Flatley there for the Arrows at midfield, really helping to secure that midfield to really enforce that pressure that they've been looking to do all game.
Another 12 minutes on the clock. Milton's looking to fight back on this lead that the Arrows have built, but the Arrows are trying to build on it with some of their.
Yeah, McLaughlin and Minton out on the wings for the Stangs.
And McLaughlin will finally get possession of it. Mason. Here's Mason now, guarded by Brennan Fulham, key part of this Seb's defense.
Yeah, and Fulham won't back down here. Really good contest.
DeGrappo, Farley on him. Farley gives a couple pokes, and DeGrappo keeps possession there.
Vogel coming in. He's got the ball now. Looking to create some offense here. Flatley on him.
Here's Wu. And a great slide by Devin McGuire there. Another pick. Brennan Keaveney calls switch. And they'll find Vogel down the middle. He shots in a great save, a low save there by Ryan Williamson, the Dartmouth commit for the Arrows.
And now, if you're going to play college lacrosse, you got to be some really serious stuff. And folks, let me just tell you, Dr. Williamson is serious stuff.
Frizzoli tries to find Stenberg on the cut, but he doesn't think that would go through. And they'll slow it
Jackson
down
Landy
here.
coming in for the Stangs.
Swarbalis comes in for the Arrows, the senior captain. Here's Walsh. Stenberg goes left, shot, and that's a great defensive possession by Murph McLaughlin.
And this is just what the Stangs needed.
He rushes down the field, fake passes right in front of the crease, and shot scored. Milton scores. That's Sam DeGrappo.
And a great goal there. Really gritty right out in front of the net. That's what you need in games where you're down, but this team is definitely not out.
Yeah, that was a big goal there. Next one will be big too. Milton's got to keep on the pressure. That was a great clear, great fast break there. Really faked out the defense with the fake pass and hit the back door.
Yeah, you want to talk about full field lacrosse. That's full field lacrosse right on display.
Morcino will come on for the faceoff for the Arrows and just lose it to the LaValle. And Milton.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about at the end of the quarter. Milton's winning those faceoffs, so that'll always keep you close.
Here's Milton. Natty Mason guarded by Fulham. Fulham stays with him. And Natty gets by, shot, tries to bounce shot, and we'll see, should be Milton ball here.
So DeGrappo will take it after they retain possession. And
Ian
over to
Smith. James Joyce on him. Goes right. Mason to Shodel. Shodel drives, right hand shot, and he just misses.
Yeah,
wide
but
right.
Milton will retain possession again. The Arrows, they've got to be getting tired out there. Now been counted on for 2 big defensive stops here.
30 seconds now on the shot clock for Milton.
Trying to work behind the net.
Brian Shea drives, Farley on him. Shot scored, top right. Just beats Williamson. That was a rip. Left-handed by Shea there.
I mean, yeah, I'm speechless right there. Just working right behind the net, coming out. Boom, right there. Quick shot, fast shot, hard shot. Milton is pulling in.
Definitely some momentum swinging in Milton's way. 1 point Arrow lead, or 1 goal Arrow lead.
Yeah,
4-3.
Milton got 2 pretty quick ones here, and they were big shots. They were gritty shots. They were hard shots, and the Arrows just timing.
Wins a huge face-off there for the Arrows as they get possession again. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman drives right,
Both teams going for a change.
and he tries to find someone down the middle, but that's broken up by Wayne Simon. Simon and Hoffman does a great job getting in the way. Milton will retain possession again.
Again,
though.
we see a double team there. That's that extra pressure the Arrows are putting on them. We'll see if it pays off here.
Mason. And a shot scored. That was, oh,
That was
sorry,
outside.
excuse me. That was outside. DeGrappo with an underhand shot.
And the Milton bench
Fooled the Milton bench.
just
including
lit up,
us.
but to no avail. But we can obviously tell this is some pressure here by Ted Wu.
Arrows have possession again.
And Flatley coming off after a very successful setup of the Arrows offense.
And too many men for the Arrows here. Milton on the attack.
Farley and McHugh coming back in.
Natty Mason to Shodel. Here's Vogel, Weston guarding.
Yeah, Vogel's been really effective from the point. He hopes to continue that. And they're working behind the net, which made them so successful
Shodel.
on that last goal.
Here's Ryan Shea. drives on Ryan Farley. Farley does a great job getting a stick in the way. Oh, and the Arrows can't get possession. Ground ball, and the shot is just missed. And the Arrows get possession. Jacoby Key with another great hustle play.
Yeah, really good hustle there by Hoffman at the end.
And they'll change possession to Milton Academy.
And again, both these guys fighting, but it ends up being the Mustangs' ball.
Timeout, Arrows.
And Milton, a dominant second quarter to really tie this momentum up. These two teams really evenly locked, and the scoreboard does not even begin to paint the picture of how awesome this game has been. Folks, I know you're at the edge of your seats right now, but just remember, we got 3 more quarters to play. Both teams get word from their coaches.
There's a great defensive possession from the Arrows there, but they weren't able to hang on to the ball. And Milton gets a quality shot, but just misses wide left. But they'll stay possession here.
Yeah, Milton's really improved in the second half. Even when they're missing shots and they're missing close, they're grabbing possession, which is helping wear down that Arrows defense. But the Arrows have really improved from their face-off game from the first half, which is really crucial. Again, full field lacrosse is how you build champions. And the Arrows, after a deep playoff run last year, are hoping to raise a banner of their own this year in the second ever ISL playoffs for the boys division.
Sebs is looking to get some more momentum here as the players will take their positions. Milton ball.
Yeah, definitely.
In the Sebs zone.
Even though it's only first 3, 4, 5 games this season for these teams, it really matters for seeding and just for overall team chemistry. You want to see good, clean, crisp passes, early chemistry between these players.
So Natty Mason will start with the ball for Milton.
Yeah, the Arrows boxing it up again.
The far side.
That's been a pretty good formation from this season. And that's helped them get out to a 20-15 combined score over their 2 ISL games.
60 seconds here on the shot clock for Milton.
Milton, interestingly, an even 35-35 combined score over their first 3 games.
We'll see what they can do on their offense here. Ryan Shea over to Shodel. Here's Ralph Vogel here. McKeague on him. And Milton. Shot from Shodel and a goal.
And we're tied.
That was a beauty. Bottom left there from Shodel. Just beats Williamson.
We had a great angle on that low to low here. Got the far corner down low. Great shot. Didn't bounce it, just shot it low right into the corner. Shot to score. Great shoot.
Yeah, and these low shots, especially when you got a lot of legs in the way, it's hard for the goalie to see. Really interesting choice there to go with the bounce. That's another example of smart lacrosse. Shodel, again, another student of the game. Find smart ways to score.
LaValle will get possession off the illegal face-off.
Yeah, I think the story of the game is going to start at the midfield at that big red S.
Here's a key possession here for Milton. A key defensive possession here from the Arrows.
Yeah, Arrows looking to get a stop here. They've been on defense past 2 minutes.
We'll see what Milton can do here.
Their poles are getting tired.
LaValle here.
Yeah, Vogel's coming back in.
He's at X. Gets it over to Mason. Mason tries to find a cutter in front. Great defense from Farley and a shot and the score. LaValle with the goal as Milton takes their first lead of the game.
And Milton going with another bouncer. We just talked about how those legs in the way can really hurt the goalie. The Arrows maybe looking to change their defensive setup to counter these bouncers. And again, maybe the sun has a factor to play in it, but the last minute and a half here has really been working with the bouncers.
The second quarter has been all Milton here. We'll see how Sebs can respond.
Yeah, this whole first half, we had the Arrows in the first quarter, Mustangs in the second quarter, and now here's a huge face-off for both teams.
And
And
Looks like the Arrows will get possession here.
yeah, the freshman Hom able to win that one.
Nice bull dodge there from Hom as he will sprint down.
Hom's been really successful creating
He's
offense.
getting a
in
lot
the
of
first-
pressure and his helmet flies off, and we get a flag.
Yeah,
And that's a huge.
I really like the hard work and dedication there from Hom. Getting gritty, grabbing that face off, and then moving right down the field. Set up offense for an Arrows team that needs some firepower down the other end of the field. Some big changes for both teams.
Murph McLaughlin will serve 1 minute for a slash.
We have
off David
LeBlanc
Hom.
coming in for the Mustangs.
Hom does a great job of retaining possession there for the Arrows.
That's
despite
big
being
there by
hacked a couple
Hom.
times.
Definitely.
And the Arrows will get a fresh 80 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Charlie Hoffman with the ball. Big offensive possession from the Arrows. Hoffman to Swerbalis. Swerbalis back to Hoffman. Joyce, shot, scored! James Joyce, the Michigan commit. And he ties this game up. That's a big goal from James Joyce.
James Joyce just gripping it, ripping it. Tie game here in Needham, Massachusetts. And a beautiful night for lacrosse.
Here's a huge face-off here between
Yeah, Arrows really did a great job there
Valley.
capitalizing on their penalties. We need to see more from both these teams, capitalizing on each other's mistakes. It's early season. A lot of teams make mistakes. That's normal, but you got to have the
Hom
other
with
team
a great
capitalize.
clean win there off LaValley. Hom to Mirages,
Yeah, Hom's had a dominant 45 seconds here.
and Milton will get possession. That's Murph McLaughlin.
And I think Frisoli won a penalty there.
Here's Milton on the clear. Gets it back to their goalie. And they clear it past half just in time. And McHugh with a great check, but he'll keep possession and then he loses it.
Yeah, Arrows doing a good job. Strength in numbers, playing real good gang defense there.
Henry Schotel does a great job of staying strong until Arrows started to bring the numbers and then weren't able to.
Yeah, that looks like a real pack of bears there.
Oh yeah. Here's Hoffman. Here's Stenberg here.
Yeah, Stenberg just came in, looking to make an impact on offense here.
Swerbalis will come on for the Arrows.
Walsh at the top.
Stenberg. Split dodge. Guarded
Yeah.
by Jackalary. Swerbalis. He dodges himself.
Yeah, good split dodge there.
Tries to find something, but he'll just set up the offense. Here's Mirages.
And the Arrows, interestingly, with Fulham right there at midfield.
Walsh. Here's Frisoli, freshman. Gets a screen from Walsh. He got hacked in the head, but it shot from Mirages. No good.
And we've seen two almost goals here, one from each team. We had the one Milton right before the timeout, now from the
Swerbalis
Arrows.
gets possession from the Arrows. And they'll slow it down. They get another 60 seconds here.
Yeah, Arrows winning a huge retained possession. We've seen Milton be so successful with that
Hoffman
in the second half.
finds Mirages, shot scored, bottom right. And a beauty as he just turns around and puts it in.
And I mean, remind me here, Quinn, is this Chris Mirage's day? This guy's been on fire today.
He has. Arrows get back their 1-goal lead. But we've seen Milton battle back a few times. They're not going down without a fight. So we'll see how the Arrows can kind of keep up this level of intensity.
And Denver is grinning ear to ear right now with Mirage's 4th goal of the game.
And new face-off guy here from the Mustangs, it's Sam Johnson. Hom will stay on for the Arrows. We'll see how he does on his first. And Hom, he wins another one.
Yeah, Hom big win, also immediately looking to set up offense.
The last couple,
That's
Hom's
really
been
good
on
look by the
fire.
freshman, yeah.
So shout out to David Hom for
Big dodge
the
there.
last couple. Hoffman, shot scored.
And a beautiful dodge there by Hoffman to set up for the Arrows. Pumping up Henry's corner, the Arrows student section. Arrows take another 2-goal lead.
And a beautiful bounce shot there from Charlie Hoffman.
Yeah,
the left hand. Timeout Milton.
Yeah,
The momentum has swung. What do you think, Jack?
Yeah, we've seen both teams really take advantage of the bounce shots in the later stages of the second quarter. And I think that maybe gives these goalies some food for thought as we head into this timeout. Maybe move their sticks down. As a former lax goalie myself, I know how hard it can be. Stop those balls. And these coaches may be looking to change defense a little bit, as we've seen high-octane offenses in the first couple quarters of play.
Key piece to this Arrows kind of comeback here was David Hom, winning his last couple face-offs, really clean, setting up the offense for the Arrows.
Oh, definitely, and only being a freshman, but still really contributing to this Arrows team. You like to see that from a guy.
I think he heard you talking about him as he looked up and gave us a big smile up here
Oh, that's
on
awesome.
camera.
That's awesome. David Hom, a classmate of mine, and just a great kid all around.
So Milton Academy, face off here for the for the Arrows after that Hoffman goal.
And here's Hom again going back to work.
Hom. It appears LaValle was hurt.
We've seen Hom and Mirages here as our two candidates for the Blazer potentially after today's game. And we might have an injury here for Milton. We'll keep you updated on that. But we're getting ready for another face-off. Hom will take it against Johnson. And this is a big time for both teams to capitalize. The final 4 minutes before these teams will go to their respective locker rooms to halftime.
Hom and Johnson for the face-off.
But winning these last 4 minutes will be big.
And good job from Milton there. They'll
Scrum
no
here.
possession yet.
Gotta lacrosse it out.
And Milton will get possession here. Sam Johnson.
That's a powerful win by the Mustangs. Hom coming off. Keaveney will replace him. On comes Vogel, as well as Schlade.
Here's Ralph Vogel.
And Vogel, again, has been really effective from that top position. They look to continue that over the course of today's game.
Ryan Shea with McKeague on him. McKeague stays with him. Over to Schodel. Shot. Scored. Top left. Just beats Williamson with a great goal there from Henry Schodel, the senior.
Yeah, when Schlade brought that back, I thought that was going to hit us. That was a really big windup, but really paid off. Nice quick shot. Again, we've seen the quick shots really paying off. The goalie trying to watch all these dangerous attackers.
7-6 Arrow lead with 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes to go. Johnson and Hom will go back at it at the center line.
And these two goalies, as great as they have been.
And it's going to be a hold, Arrow's ball.
Both these teams have done a great job making formations and tactics to confuse the defense and the goalie.
Sorbalis drives, but it's a great slide there from McLaughlin. Joyce, the Quinn, his future
Michigan
teammate
and
at
Michigan, yeah. They'll be loving that duo in Ann Arbor.
Quinn will drive right. He'll go right, he'll stay right. Tries to find Frizzoli out front, but that pass is not complete and almost an own goal.
Yeah, Quinn had an injury last season, kept him out a long time, but he dedicated himself this offseason.
Milton will go on the clear.
Getting great handles.
And incomplete pass there, picked up from McKeague. And McKeague will get it to Brendan Fulham. Fulham to Mirages, of course, with the BTB. What can't he do?
Oh my God. Oh my God, Chris Mirages.
Seems to be a little shaken up. I think he got slashed in the hand there, but with the BTB, he just beats Hamblett. There's not much you can do there.
Yeah,
as
you
a
know, after
goalie.
seeing this game, you're kind of going to have to try everything to stop Mirages. I don't know how you're going to.
8-6 Arrow lead, and LaValle will be back on the field for Milton.
Mirages shaken up, but He's going to get back in there, and he looks to be the clear favorite at this point for the Blazer.
David Hom again with the face-off. Mirages.
Hom right back to Mirages. Top hand.
Sorbelis wins it. Oh, and he just goes the bouncer off the bar. And a great move by Hoffman for the bounce.
Yeah, that bouncer got a little too high there.
Can't get the pass. He does a great move. Shot scored for, oh, just off the side. Excuse me, listeners at home. It has confused me a couple times, the shots off the side. Arrows with a good offensive possession, but Milton will go in the clear now.
Yeah, Hamlet was a little out of position
Fulham
there.
from the right on behind. Unsure where the ball went, but Milton will pick up possession.
Another lost ball.
These battles at midfield have been key for both teams.
Oh. Again, Mirages fighting there.
Shodel does a great job keeping it. Natty
Great
Mason
fake there.
keeps it. Shot, scored, top right.
I mean, this is ridiculous, Quinn. The amount of spectacular goals we've seen in this game is unreal. These two teams, insanely creative with their stick skills.
We're in for a treat tonight.
Definitely.
Just under a minute, 30 seconds to go. Hom and LaValle will go back at it at the center point.
And
1 goal, Arrow lead.
yeah, we'll definitely see some offense here in a minute 24. We've seen offense in a matter of 10 or 12 seconds. So these teams looking to capitalize before heading to the locker rooms for halftime.
Tied up at the face-off. Both working for it.
Yeah, this is a
Other
big
players are
momentum
waiting
face-off.
patiently. And the Arrows will retain possession. That's Ryan Farley who scooped it up after the long tie-up, and he'll retain possession and a flag.
Yeah,
from Milton.
Farley, the second-year sophomore, able to dig it out.
Scoops it up for the Arrows there. Sorbelis, dodge, tries to go left. Here's Hoffman at the top of the key. Frizzoli wants the pass at the
Cormac Walsh
crease.
coming back in.
Key player from the Arrows that we haven't seen much of today, Teddy Frizzoli. Lethal at the crease, and he shoots,
Devin
but
McGuire.
Hamlet gets the
Devin McGuire coming in, as well
gets
as
it in.
Paul Armstrong
But-
and James Joyce.
There was Fazoli right on cue there as you called him out. An amazing save by Milton goalie. Unbelievable. Dove across the crease.
Yeah, these goalies, they've been tripped up a lot due to these amazing offenses, but I think they got some tricks of their own up their sleeve.
Arrows are a man up. LaValle goes to the box for the slashing call.
Yeah, Arrow's been perfect 1-for-1 today on penalties. They look to continue that hot streak.
Key offensive possession as they can get the 2-goal lead here.
Yeah, especially with time winding down, under 30 seconds to play here in this first half.
They wait patiently.
Yep.
It's Mirages, Joyce, Hoffman. Hoffman with the shot, and the Arrows will stay possession.
Great hustle there by Teddy Frizzoli. Another key player to watch, as Quinn previously stated.
Frizzoli, a freshman, to Mirages. Mirages, and the pass is deflected. That's Murph McLaughlin.
Yeah, might have been a little miscommunication there.
7 seconds, 6 seconds.
Yeah,
the clock's going
Sebs will
down.
hold on to the ball here because being man up, start of the half, they'll have possession right where it is. So that's why they held on to it there. So here we are at the end of the second quarter, an amazing game here in Needham. St. Sebastian's 8, Milton Academy 7. We'll take a break here at halftime and see you at the beginning of the third. All right, welcome back to St. Sebastian's in Needham. Die-Fi Video Productions is back for the third quarter. I'm John Galvin along with Quinn Mulvey and Jack Knight. Guys, that was one heck of a second quarter. What do you think?
Yeah, so I've been wondering why the temperature's been so extreme. It must be these high-powered offenses
Oh, boy.
led by 5-goal scorer Chris Mirages in the first half. Quinn, anything you want to add?
Definitely a big offensive possession for the Arrows. They have 45 seconds. They're man up. They got some of their star attackmen here. We'll see what they can do to hopefully put themselves up by 2. But Milton's got a big defensive possession here.
Yeah, Arrows continuing on the man up from that first half penalty.
Sorbalis wants a shot, but he doesn't get it. Arrows surveying around, trying to find somebody. Mirages to Joyce. That pass is incomplete. Retrieve from Hoffman. He'll keep it. He drives, and he tries to get it to Armstrong. And Armstrong will battle it out.
Yeah, some tough passing here. That's a real credit to the Mustangs defense early in the second half. Jake
Holschlag will get possession there as he scoops it up away from Armstrong. Milton here on the clear.
Now Silas.
They have 20 seconds in total, and that pass is incomplete. It'll be Seb's ball.
Now the penalties ended, and we'll go back to full strength for both sides.
Joyce with the bull dodge on Ryan Shea. Definitely would not want to face up against James Joyce. Real solid kid.
Definitely not, but really good matchup there. Always
Hoffman
nice for fans.
Goes left. Here's Mirages.
Yeah, Mirages showing off his footwork here.
Sorbalis goes right, shot, and a stop by Hamblett.
Wow, what a save there. That was a really nice shot, but a really good stick work there. Mustangs looking for a big momentum clear here.
On the clear again. They have just under 10 seconds to go in this clear.
Arrows putting pressure on.
And that pass is incomplete. Devin McGuire will scoop it up. Brendan Keaveney will run down the right sideline for the Arrows. Hoffman finds Fulham. Shot and a save by Hamblett. Great save. Frizzoli gets possession and diving for both teams. Black ball. A great possession by Brendan Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham's had a really dominant last 30 seconds here.
Him and Murph McLaughlin will both dive, and appears Fulham just got the extra edge.
Yeah, and credit to sophomore Devin McGuire. Even though he's a pole, really helping set up the offense there with that beautiful clear. Coming back in is Cormac Walsh.
Frizzoli will have the ball for the Arrows. Hoffman, back to Frizzoli, he's at X. Tries to find someone across. Cormac Walsh just barely missed the pass, but he'll get back possession back. And that pass is broken up by Murph McLaughlin, the BU commit for the Mustangs, but the Arrows will keep possession here. They're doing a good job of fighting for these balls. Sorbalis shot and another save by Hamblett. He's having a good start to the half.
Yeah, Matty Swerves, as the boys like to call him. Another guy using the bouncer, but to no avail there on that shot.
Walsh to Sorbalis. Hoffman tries the shot, no.
Yeah, Hoffman's loading up there for a big, powerful shot.
A couple guys looking for shots here. Frizzoli surveying, and that will go out of bounds off the tip.
Yeah, Milton's defense has been doing a great job early in this second half, recovering on certain passes.
Milton argues that it went off a black stick here, and they will get possession. So the Arrows will be on the right here. That's Holschlag. Excuse me, that's Schotel right there.
They got Hoffman and Frizzoli looking.
And the swim dodge, and he'll get tripped up by Hoffman, and the flag comes down.
And Schlade doing a great job there, drawing a penalty.
Milton shot, and that goes just right. That was Ryan Shea on the shot, though.
And again, that clear, especially drawing the penalty, but splitting the two arrow attackmen was really impactful there, getting that penalty drawn as well as retaining possession.
So it'll be an illegal hold on Hoffman. The Mustangs will go man up here.
Yeah, it'll be 30 seconds on the technical there.
Milton coaches want a trip here.
I believe that's a minute long instead, an extra 30 seconds, but it will be a hold.
Mason to Smith. Here's Vogel, guarded by Jack McHugh.
Vogel really playing the point guard here, setting up offense at the top of the key.
Here he is now. And Natty Mason thinks about a shot, but he'll go back to Vogel. Shodel.
Milton coaches Priest in space here. They want their guys to get out in space and
Mason
attack on this man
finds
advantage.
Zagrappo. Here's Mason again.
Pressure there by the arrows.
Shodel, shot, scored, and that's a bouncer from Vogel there. He was controlling the offense, and then he makes a great cut through the middle.
Yeah, Vogel there did a really nice job sneakily entering closer to the hole, finding the ball, and getting that shot right off before Williamson could recover.
8-8 game.
And
Bears defense will kind of regroup there.
these penalties showing that they've been detrimental. Both teams have been 100% on man advantages. We've seen 3 goals off penalties.
And
Yeah,
Hom will win it
Yeah, great win by Hom
in the
there.
face-off. And he'll slow it down a little bit. Here's Hoffman. He'll drive right. Frizzoli to Miragis.
Yeah, Frizzoli, another freshman, but age is just around there. Frizzoli's been making an impact this year and all last year.
Holschlag on Frizzoli. Here's Miragis guarded by Landy.
Yeah, James Joyce coming on the arrows attack. The Michigan commit.
Here's Proya. He'll go right. And he'll try to drive through. Shot bounce. Hamblett gets the stop.
Yeah, Proya's been doing a great job all day with the split dodge.
Holschlag tries to scoop it up, but appears to be a black ball as he just loses it there.
Yeah, Milton's done a nice job switching up the defense. Last time down they were in a zone. Now they're running a pressure man-to-man.
Yeah, they definitely seem more alert to certain passes.
Frizzoli tries to go up front, find Miragis. Miragis shot scored. Miragis finds the left side of the goal.
All right, now at this point, we're going to have to add a Chris Miragis goal counter on the
I'm losing
scoreboard.
counts right now.
I think it's 6, but folks at home, if you've...
Definitely is 6.
and
That one was lefty, so that one, you know, counts a little bit more.
Yeah, this has just been a master class here from Mirage's. He's had some gritty goals, some spectacular goals, and then some otherworldly goals.
LaValle versus Hom. Hom gets another face-off win. David Hom now. Charlie Hoffman. Oh, and a nice split dodge. But Holschlag does a great job getting in the lane on that slide. Stenberg.
Yeah,
Control
Stenberg
fade.
looking to set something up.
Sorbalis. Guarded by LeBlanc. He'll go left. And just loses it, but he'll retain possession. Stenberg here. Here's Miragis, guarded by Murph McLaughlin. Definitely the right guy to put on Miragis. They're trying to throw everything they got on him.
Yeah, you want to talk about best on best, that's that right there.
Nice move by Walsh. He'll try the spin move. Can't find anything. Shot scored! Cormac Walsh with a nasty move to give the Arrows a 2-goal lead.
And again, yeah, this is why wall ball is important, really being able to use all fingers of your hand, all aspects of your stick. He went under, up, and over, and you know, goalie can't really stop that.
Just when you thought he didn't have anything on the play, Cormac Walsh does a nice toe drag, it appears, to rip it top right.
Yeah, and the Arrows
Put the Arrows up too.
have a little 2-0 run here in this second half.
Big face-off versus LaValle versus Hom. And
They're going to call it
illegal.
arrow ball. David Hom, another win here on a face-off.
Here's Hom. LaValle on him. He'll go right. And he'll pull it back out. Hoffman.
Coaches congratulating Hom on his 3rd consecutive face-off win. Great to see from a young guy.
Here's Cormac Walsh again. He's got O'Leary on him. Walsh finds Quinn. Quinn with the spin move. And good defensive possession. Shot scored. Guess who it was? Chris Mirages again with the back-to-back. Behind the back.
And you know, if you find a lacrosse ball in a net, Chris Mirages is probably somewhere in that area, and he's going to score that thing too. 7 goals. This is unbelievable, folks.
11-8 Arrow lead. This has been a key 3rd quarter, but the Arrows can't get their hopes up because this Milton team has battled back from higher leads than this.
Hom back to work on the face-off
Versus LaValle.
with Farley and McHugh on the wings.
And for Milton, it's Wu and Jackson Landy. Tie up for the ground ball. Farley finally gets possession
Yeah,
of
there
it.
is Farley. That's a huge win to really keep control of this game and keep it in your hands.
Arrows will go on the clear here.
Yeah, the
Williamson.
Arrows talked a lot on their yearly trip in March about pace. They want to play at their own pace. They want to dictate the game. And now when they're doing that, they're playing good lacrosse.
Swerbalis, he's got plenty of space to work here on LeBlanc.
Yeah, Ty Minton coming on, trying to add some more defense presence.
Here's Proya. Splits. Pull it back out to set the offense up.
Fulham and Farley coming back on after that.
Splits again. Finds Joyce. Here's Joyce to Michael Quinn.
Another Michigan commit. Has been using his length to score,
Joyce
as well
again.
as his stick moves.
Joyce again. Here's Crosby Thurman, sophomore.
Yeah, he's got a real powerful shot.
Swerbalis, great defensive possession from Milton here. The Arrows can't seem to find anything. 7 seconds
Yeah,
left
shot-
on the clock.
Yeah, shot clock's running down. Arrows trying to look for something.
Swerbalis, nice move. Shot. And he picks it back up, scores. We'll see what the refs have to say. It's good. Matt Swerbalis, his shot gets, seems to be tied up there. He loses it, but then he gets it right back, goes top right, beats Hamblett. 12-8 Arrow lead.
Yeah, Matty swerves. What a beautiful shot there, you know, time winding down. That's where you want to rely on your seniors. And what better senior to rely on than the captain, Matty Swerbalis, with a huge goal to give the Arrows a 4 lead.
Villanova commit Matty Swerbalis. Just beats the clock. And Hom, another great win. The freshman, David Hom,
Yeah, he
has
definitely-
been on fire recently.
You got your captains making plays. You got your freshmen making plays.
Hoffman here. Keaveney will come off and Stenberg will replace him. Hoffman will go left. He'll stay left, shot, and just misses, but Michael Quinn will be right there.
Arrows coach is setting something up for Stenberg here. He had an amazing summer of club lacrosse.
Oh, a nice fake pass there from Walsh. Beats his defender. Arrows trying to set something up.
Yeah, they're still looking at Stenberg, trying to get the
Quinn
ball to him.
to Walsh, and he just misses. He tries to go for a little underhand bouncer there, but
Yeah,
Quinn
goal.
again will be there at X.
Yeah, Quinn, the junior, great hustle.
Swerbalis to the top of the key. He'll survey the offense. Here's Cormac Walsh. Michael Quinn again. Hoffman. He'll see what he's got. And pass, good Good way to break up the pass there from Nally. The Arrows will keep possession. 13 seconds. Sorbelis, shot, and no good. Arrows are getting quality shots here. And Michael Quinn has been there.
Yeah, it's credit to Michael Quinn. You know, he's been in the system for a couple years. He really knows the fit, and that's important.
Arrows try to find someone in the middle.
Fight at the midline, and they're going to call Arrows ball, I believe.
No, it should be Milton ball here.
It's going to be Milton ball.
They trail by 4. See what they can set up on offense. They've got some key players that they should use here.
Yeah, once again, they're looking for Vogel at the top of the key. Ted Wu working it in. Chris Mirage is coming off. And yeah, number 6. He's had 6 goals today.
And a shot from Wu, bouncer, and no good. That was just right, but Natty Mason will be there to
yeah, you know, as we
keep
get
the possession.
longer into this game, you get more tired. It really depends on hard work and effort to get those balls.
And I think we have a ward here on Natty Mason, but it ends up being Arrow's ball. And a big pass there from George Flatley. He loses it, but he'll scoop it back up. And he gets pushed again. Great play by Brendan Keaveney. Keaveney splits his defender. And Teddy Frizzoli with leaping up to get that ball. And we'll get a timeout from the Arrows, much needed, as a little bit of a wild play there.
A powerful hit from Ty Minton. But there's Keaveney there to pick up that ball and to continue to weave through the defense and create offense for his team. That's what you like to see from the newcomer sophomore. Teammates congratulating Keeves during this timeout.
So this will be a big timeout from Milton here, so they can rally back a few more goals. Arrows, Ryan Williamson hasn't been tested much in this second half. They've had some quality shots.
Yeah, they wanna get back to their flow that they had, and I think it's so important early season to really have that passing timing, that shooting timing, grabbing rebounds, keeping possession. Milton's at their best when they're getting shots on net, keeping possession, and working through that Arrows defense.
So it'll be Arrows ball. 57 seconds left on the shot clock. What do you think they're trying to do here, Jack?
I think, you know, maybe working through the midfield a little bit. They've been pestered on the corners, and I think they see a matchup, especially with Ralph Vogel, who's been ever so slightly working his way up to the net from the top of the key throughout this game. We saw that one sneaky goal he had right at the front of the net, and that's the way you really try to confuse Williamson. But
players will take their positions.
And Mirages is back on, and he's currently our pick for player of the game, but we have a lot of time left, and potentially some more Mirages goals. You know, you never know.
For this offensive unit, the Arrows got Frizzoli, Hoffman, Armstrong, Mirages, Sorbelis, and James Joyce. They'll get the ball up top on the far side for James Joyce.
And Milton putting McLaughlin back out there, their captain, BU commit. And he's really the rock of their team, someone they like to build off of. Real hound on defense.
Hoffman goes right. Frizzoli. James Joyce looks at a shot, but he didn't end up taking it. Hoffman. To Frizzoli. Frizzoli finds Armstrong. Armstrong with the bouncer, and he scores.
And
13-8.
Yeah, there's the sophomore, Parl Armstrong, and that's a great goal. Just a really gritty cut, nice smart play, and then boom, he is right there on the goal. That is a big game controller for the Arrows. Paul Armstrong doing his job right out front of the net.
Yeah, great look by Frizzoli there too. Looking one way, pass it back the other way, kind of a no look to the cutter. And
it's a great dish from Frizzoli there, and a great cut down the middle from Paul Armstrong, and he gets the bounce shot. And Milton will get the face-off here. LaValle. and gets it over to Mason.
McHugh's coming back on for the Arrows.
Natty Mason guarded by
Vogel's coming back
Brendan
on
Fulham.
for Milton. Get
Vogel.
some offense here. Here we go.
Cuts back, and he doesn't find anything, but he'll hit Ryan Shea.
Coming on
Shea,
is
Devin
Hoffman.
McGuire on him. Devin McGuire makes a great poke out, and loose ball. Jack McHugh will come up with it for St. Sebastian's. He'll get back to Ryan Williamson.
Yeah, McGuire doing great work there on defense. He's been rock solid for them all day. Just really providing that presence. Keaveney working through.
Keeves takes a big hit. Here's Keaveney. Gets it over to Hoffman. Hoffman's close side. He's gonna.
Yeah, some
relax.
Arrows coming for a change here. Stenberg coming back on.
LeBlanc is on number 14, Charlie Hoffman. Sorbalis and Cormac Walsh come in. Here's Walsh. Guarded by Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson's doing a great job
Walsh
all
with
day.
a shot, and 2 arrows will be there.
Beating out the goalie, Silas
Hamblett. Sorbalis here, guarded by Jackson Landy. He'll go left, try to find something, but he can't. Over to Hoffman.
Yeah, he was trying to make tight circles there, but really good
Split,
defense.
spin, shot, and a save by Hamblett.
Yeah, that shot looked like it had some mustard on it, but great counter by Hamblett.
And a great ride there from the Arrows. They'll get possession back. That's Teddy Frizzoli.
Yeah, great job by the freshman Frizzoli. Ball going into the fans.
Frizzoli will try to find Sorbalis on the far side, but the Arrows will keep possession as it was good deflection there from Milton, preventing the easy goal for the Arrows.
Yeah. Arrows looking to capitalize here again.
Sorbalis right in front of the goal, and he gets hit. And that'll sound the 3rd quarter. Big 4th quarter coming up for both teams. Arrows have a 13-8 lead. They'll get another 12 minutes. Jack, what do you think?
Yeah, I think this 4th quarter is going to really tell the story of the game. We've seen a lot of back and forth action, really controlled by one team at a time or another. I think that 3rd quarter was one of the more evenly quarters we've seen.
So both teams have had their swings at momentum. The 3rd quarter was all Arrows there.
Yeah, we're looking for a lot of sneaky attacking as we've seen. Really
Arrows-
filling the gaps.
I agree. The Arrows have to keep up the pressure here if they want to maintain this 5-goal lead. They have another 12 minutes to prove who they are as a team.
Yeah, you know, I know it's early season, but when you talk about seeding and playoffs in this tight ISL race where everyone is an outstanding lacrosse program, every win counts.
After a big 2nd quarter there from Milton, the Arrows were able to battle back in the 3rd, and this will be a huge 4th quarter for both teams. The Arrows have a pretty comfortable lead now, but the Mustangs, they're a really good team. They have some star-studded offensive players, Natty Mason, Ralph Vogel. There's so many to choose from.
Definitely. And for the Arrows, I think this is where that whole bear mentality is definitely needed. Secure that lead. Really rely on your poles and your midfielders. Make sure everyone's in position. Both teams' coaches definitely preaching positioning as well as plays. We've seen some really good offense, but we've also seen some stalls from both teams. But that's all working out the kinks of early season. And these teams are ready for the 4th quarter of one of the first ISL games this season. And we thank you for joining us on this beautiful Friday night at St. Seb's Field in Needham, Massachusetts.
LaValle and Hom will go at it again.
Yeah, Hom trying
On
to
the
keep his hot
face-off.
streak here.
On the face-off. We'll see who can get possession to start this one. And Hom gets it as the last 12 minutes of this contest start. Here's Hoffman.
Yeah, Keaveney and Hom coming off, as well as McGuire. Coming on for the Mustangs is Larry.
Here's LeBlanc on Hoffman. Hoffman gets it to exit with Teddy Frizzoli there.
Proya coming on for the Arrows, as well as Devin McGuire again.
James Joyce will control the offense. Here's Joyce guarded by Jackson Landy. He'll go spin move. He tries to go right, finds Proya. Proya, split dodge, backs it back out. Here's Crosby Thurman.
Another sophomore. He had a huge summer.
Mirages tries to find someone diving at the crease, but nobody is there. Proya, spin move. Can't find anything with the right hand. Hoffman slips up a little bit. He'll keep possession.
Yeah, Arrows.
Frizzoli.
Arrows looking at X here.
Great defensive possession here from Milton. Arrows aren't able to find anything. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's James Joyce. And he'll try a shot, and Hamblett will beat out Crosby Thurman. And they'll get possession here after the shot from James Joyce as the clock was about to sound.
Yeah, their goalie, Silas Hamblett, starting the clear there. But the midfielders really doing the blunt.
Great ride there from James Joyce. And he'll get a pushing, and it'll be Milton ball.
Joyce, another believer in that full field lacrosse. You know, that's where champions are built, from every position on the field.
Vogel will set up the offense for Milton. Schodel, Keeves on him. Fulham goes in for the hit. And they'll try to find Smith there on the cut.
Yeah,
but,
close call there for the Arrows.
They'll keep possession. Here's Shea. Keeves is on Natty Mason.
Yeah, Keeves, the two sports star hockey and now lacrosse. He's got a goal in this game.
Tries to find something. Schodel out in front of the crease, and it's broken up by Fulham. And we will get a push. It appears to be on Fulham, and it'll stay Milton ball.
Yeah, we had lunging there, and then Williamson able to recover.
60 seconds here for Milton.
This is a huge possession for the Mustangs.
Smith, McHugh guarding him.
Oh, great move there.
Fulham slides, and Fulham will get a
And flags
penalty.
fly, yeah.
That was Natty Mason with the shot, but it just goes high. But the Mustangs will go man up here. And
Arrows looking to cut down on the penalties here and really try to protect that lead. The last thing you can do is keep giving them man advantages.
13-8 Arrow lead. 9 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in this game.
Yeah, we've seen both teams capitalize on penalties.
Mustangs will be man up for a minute as we have a cross check here on the Arrows.
Milton Academy needs to capitalize here. It's a big opportunity for them.
Yeah, they'll be looking for Vogel, who scored on their last man advantage.
And a shot, and it's blocked there by Farley. Seems like a rip by Ryan Shea, but Farley just gets his stick in the way.
Yeah, you could hear that ting from all the way up here.
And a great defensive possession from the Arrows. A great fight, and that was Devin McGuire who kind of forced that error
yeah,
out of
baby,
bounds.
sophomore and sophomore, McGuire and Farley making
Arrows
plays
ball.
on defense.
McHugh
Trying to get the Arrows out of danger here.
keeps it.
Yeah, Nally tried for a poke there, unsuccessful.
Here's Frizzoli. Hoffman.
Yeah, large swath of guys coming out and in here. Rotation, Farley coming off. Stenberg, fellow sophomore, coming back on.
Here's Cormac Walsh now. Over to Hoffman. Swerbalis. They'll take their time here. They still got 40 seconds left on this clock.
Yeah, they'd love to kill off that penalty. Stenberg with wheels.
Over to Frizzoli. Hoffman shot scored. He beats Hamlet. He goes bottom right there. And the Arrows will take a 14-8 lead with 8 minutes to go. Milton's gonna have to rally quickly.
Yeah, I think that's just really good design there by the Arrows. Hoffman, obviously a great player, really smart, able to find cracks in the defense. Splitting one there, find himself open and available at the net to get that ball right there and hot for a quick bounce in. Arrows up by 6 now. As we head into the final 10 minutes of the game.
And
the big story for the Arrow, and that might
almost has the
yeah, Arrow's bench wanted to push there.
face off, but Lavallee does a good job being physical, and Milton will get possession. Here's Mason Natty, and
yeah, pesky
slide
work by
comes, and the shot from Shea is just too high.
Yeah, great work there by Jagrappo to retain possession.
Milton working quickly here. Here's
Yeah.
Shodel.
You can definitely see the urgency coming into play here, but that's sometimes good.
Vogel tries to find Natty Mason.
Yeah, there's Jagrappo
front.
again, picking up that ball.
But it will be classified as a pass, so Arrow's ball. Williamson, the goalie with it.
Trying to create something here.
And a great pass to James Joyce on the clear. Pretty easy clear for the Arrows. Hoffman.
Yeah, that's such a huge advantage, having a goalie with really nice mitts to be able to create a downfield pass like that.
Hoffman tried to find something, but LeBlanc does a good job tying him up there.
Yeah, Arrow's looking for a change here. They get Stenberg as Wolf's Fulham back out there.
Stenberg. Great defense by Minton there. Frizoli out in
Wraparound.
front. And a shot, and Hamblett gets the save.
Yeah, what a beautiful save there.
Oh, and a great deflection there by Chris Mirages. That was Hamblett tries to get it out for the clear, but Mirages does a great job getting a stick in the lane. Where Bayless a shot, and another great save by Hamblett.
Yeah, this has been really good defense, especially by the goalie.
Key clear here from the Mustangs.
Yeah, you got to hurry up here.
10 seconds left on the
yeah,
clear.
they got Vogel.
They got it
They're
over.
gonna give it to Vogel. Vogel
Sense
trying
of-
to split 2.
Sense of urgency. Mason.
Oh, nice dodge there.
And great defense by Farley,
Farley playing pesky defense.
giving no breathing room to Natty Mason. Out in front, a shot and a great double team by McGuire and Fulham.
Yeah, guys like Farley and Fulham really living up to their coaches' pleas of playing like Bears. They've been growling out on defense, especially this last 30 seconds here.
Ted Wu over to Vogel. He'll go back to Wu. Wu, McHugh on him. He'll split dodge, goes left. Slide comes from Fulham. Out in front, the pass is no good, but Natty Mason will get possession of that one. Ryan Shea, McGuire on him.
And McGuire's had some key breakups today. But the speedy Shea is weaving through the defense.
Flatley on Vogel. Vogel tries a right-handed shot and low, and it's saved by Williamson. Great save by Ryan Williamson there, the senior captain.
Yeah, the Mustangs have found a lot of success today going low, but Williamson able to counter here in the second half and right there on that shot.
And the Arrows will slow it down. They've got plenty of time on the shot clock.
Yeah,
They'll
trying to tick some time off. Just under 5.5 minutes to play.
definitely. They'll let some time expire here.
Arrow still up 6.
Frizoli with Horschlag on him. Horschlag puts the pressure on to kind of speed things up. But the Arrows are spaced, and they're looking to waste some time here. Proya finds Frizoli. Frizoli looks up top. That was great play by Brendan Fulham, but they'll get over and back.
Yeah, you can't cross the line there if you're a midfielder.
Joe Maxwell will come onto the field. Natty Mason over to Shodel.
Ian Smith also coming in for the Mustangs,
Maxwell and Shodel.
trying to add some more offense.
He'll cut across, right hand, no good. And Devin McGuire with a great hustle, and he'll give the ball to the Arrows there after that dive.
Big hustle play by the sophomore McGuire.
Great clear there by the Arrows. Joyce running down the middle. He's got space, finds Proya. Proya coming across, and a great save by Hamlet. The Arrows were, and
Yeah, the Arrows looking to put the game away there, but a great save again
somebody was in the crease, so
by Hamlet.
Milton will get the ball. Natty Mason guarded by Farley, and it will be Arrows ball. Great hustle there by Ryan Williams, and Milton's got to tighten this up and get some of these shots after
It seems like this urgency is really bringing some errors.
Here's Sam Weston. He's got space and time. He finds Ty Curry.
And another whistle.
Ty Curry, the freshman, checks in along with 8th grader Sam Weston.
Arrows are offside on that. That's what the whistle was.
Just under 3.5 minutes to play here.
Arrows
in firm control, yeah.
Milton on the clear. And Schroeder will get through. Just over 3 minutes to go. 14-8 Arrow lead.
Yeah, Arrow's really preaching positioning here. Not wanting to cause a breakdown. But if you're Milton, you're looking to send it over to Vogel, which they do.
Vogel, and just wide left. Great poke in there by Jack McHugh.
Yeah, Vogel's been penetrating and attacking all day, but the Arrows defense has done a great job really adjusting to that, especially in the second half.
Mason with Fulham on him. They try to find DeGrappo, but that pass is incomplete, broken up by this Arrows defense. Stenberg will come in. Keaveney running down the field. And, oh, great move there by Keeves.
Oh, wow. Keaveney, razzle-dazzle. And the Arrows.
And the Arrows are loving this hustle from Brendan Keaveney. Pokes the ball away from his defender 2 times and then gets the shove call.
Yeah, you want to talk about playing like a bear, playing fierce, playing aggressive. Keeves getting an ovation from his teammates. A big timeout as the Arrows take a 6-goal lead going into the final minutes of the game.
Plays like that are what makes this St. Sebastian's team special. On the ground ball was a battle, but Brendan Keaveney, he may not be the biggest out there, but he was fighting for that ball, and the Arrows will get possession here. They have a 6-goal lead with 2 minutes to go, but Brendan Keaveney, just a great play.
Yeah, we've seen multiple Arrows here putting their bodies on the line, blocking shots, but also creating offense. I think the skill of being able to get those extra possessions sometimes goes unnoted. And that hustle really helps control games. Arrows really want to dictate pace and pressure. They want to control the game early season and stack up those wins, especially during a playoff format.
Both teams will take the field, and there's a new goalie in. That's Chandler McClemens. Ryan Williamson, the senior, comes out. Great game from him, but McClemens will get about 2 minutes 30 seconds to play. 2 minutes 30 seconds to play in this one.
Yeah, here comes one of my classmates, Sauce McClemens, Chandler McClemens.
Also on for the Arrows comes Julian Singh, freshman Brian Burke, and senior Jack Daly, and a couple other players on offense. We can kind of see how deep this Arrows team is.
Yeah, this is really smart coaching here by Coach White. Won a national award a few years ago for coaching, and really nice opportunity to see the young guys get a chance to grow and develop.
Milton's pressuring, not much time, so they got a sense of urgency. The Arrows are working it around Chris Condren to Ty Curry. Curry drives left, finds Walsh. Walsh just loses it, and Milton will get possession. And a great Ty Curry shot, scored!
There's the freshman, Ty Curry.
Ty Curry with his first goal of the game. Excuse me if I got a little bit excited. It's one of my classmates, Ty Curry. First goal of the season for the freshman, number 10.
Oh, you're fine, Quinn. We love weird goals, and here's a weird goal. Little pop-up. Who's there? Ty Curry. Bam. Arrows take a 7-goal lead here in the final minutes of this game. And what an awesome moment for freshman Ty Curry to get his first goal in front of this crowd here.
Morosino will come back in for the Arrows on the face-off, and a little tie-up, and we'll get a hold on Milton's LaValle. Arrows ball. Morosino, McLaughlin on him, swim, dodge, goes left hand. Great save by Hamlet there, low. Passes almost broken up by Proya, but he'll stick with it. The battle.
Oh, scrum here.
Ty Curry gets it. He'll pick it up.
Yeah, another dominant minute for him here with the goal and now the gritty dig out. Here's another battle.
A great battle between Holschlag and Paul Armstrong. Both players fighting for the ball.
Yeah, Parmy really doing his work to help out the midfield. Flag flies.
And it will be on Proya, I believe, for the slash. A little bit of extra there from
Henry
Proya,
Schlade,
sticking up for his teammates.
as well as Ian Smith coming in for the Stangs.
And another flag. And so
There'll be
Proya.
2-minute penalty, and if
So Proya will get 2 penalties there, one for unsportsmanlike and the other for the slash.
which, barring something crazy, will hold him out for the rest of the game.
A minute 30 to go, 7-goal Arrow lead.
And
Milton with the ball in the Arrow zone, they're man up. They've got to really capitalize there if they want to fight their way back into this one, but with a minute and 30 seconds left, they really need to get working.
if there's the time to do it, it's here, right here on the
Vogel.
man advantage.
Smith. Here's Shea now. Vogel tries to get it back, but he doesn't complete that one. A fight for the ball, another one, and we'll see who comes up with it. It's Milton. Shot from Vogel, and DeGrappo, and a really nice behind the back.
Yeah, we saw the senior
Top right.
the senior Jack Daly really fighting there to help protect this lead. And then Chandler McClements standing tall in goal, the sophomore.
A beautiful goal there from DeGrappo. Right, top right, behind the back.
But, you know, sometimes you just get beat. And this Milton team, they're hungry here. You know, maybe they want to create some magic, but you never know.
So Coach White's just trying to figure some things out. The Arrows are still man down, but Amorosino and LaValle will go for the face-off here.
Yeah, we're going to have the captain McLaughlin on the wing.
And Milton will get possession of it. McLaughlin
Yeah, Proya's going to be locked in here.
over to Mason.
Yeah, Milton desperately trying to get a goal here.
Ryan Shea has it over
Yeah.
to Vogel. Colin Sullivan will come on.
They need to pick up the pace here. But Arrow's doing a great job boxing their defense up.
Arrows in the zone defense.
Smith coming on.
Maxwell and Daly in for the Arrows defense. Milton working it around. Seeing what they have there. Shodel. The Shea.
Yeah,
back
Milton-
to Shodel.
Milton
He'll
going
rip a shot and
Possession will stay with Milton.
stays.
And what a great play there by Chandler McClements. Really good hustle there from the goaltender
Milton
position.
coaches want it to be Milton ball. Great hustle from all 3 players that were fighting for that one, but McClements just comes up with it. Here's McClements just taking his time.
Yeah.
He has 10
Look
seconds left. A great move by McClements. He's getting, and he just throws it out of bounds.
Yeah,
to Michael
Chandler.
Quinn.
McClements, nicknamed Sauce by his fellow Arrows, has been great in this few minutes of action here, but
McLaughlin will start with it. He gets it up to Shea. Shea rips a shot right, and it'll stay Milton ball with a great hustle from Natty Mason.
oh, shot right out front. No, that will be broken
and
up.
There's game. St. Sebastian's 15, Milton Academy 9.
And I think, Quinn, we're all winners here as we saw an amazing game today with some high-powered offense, some gritty defense, some great goaltending, and just an awesome prequel to what will be an amazing season, and a spectacular part 2 to the ISL playoffs.
That'll do it here in Needham. With the final score, like we said, St. Sebastian's 15, Milton Academy 9. I'm John Galvin for Quinn Mulvey and Jack Knight. Have a great night.
Thank you.